In today's video, we're taking a look at how to replace a screen door handle latch, easy and simple. Everything that we use on the video, we're going to leave a link on the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So you woke up today and noticed that your screen door handle is broken. You asked around the household to see who's the culprit, and it seems nobody wants to admit to treason. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. A few blocks away, but a back is a back. And no matter if you're replacing this particular handle or a different one, the technique will be the same. And the first thing that you want to do is verify that you have a house. Once you verify where your house is and that you have one, we want to go ahead and remove the screen door. And we do that by pulling up the door to the track and then sliding the door out towards us. A pro tip, we like to place the door on the middle of the track because usually there's more space in that position. In some cases, you might have to get to yoga pretzel position and pull the rollers from the bottom of the door up to fully slide the door out the track. And now that we finally beat the mesh door to submission, we're ready to remove the old handle. A pro tip, you always want to lay the door on a flat, secure working surface because the last thing you want is to go from a small job to a big job. Go from replacing the handle to having to remove the mesh because you went through the mesh with your screwdriver. If you want to check out our video on how to replace a mesh on a screen door, we'll leave a link on the description. And the first thing that we're going to do is remove the screw. We're going to use the ancient technique passed down generation to generation of lefty loosey, righty tighty. We're going to place the door on the side of the handle with the screw. Once the screw is removed, you should be able to remove one side of the handle with ease. And now we're ready to interrogate the door from the other side. I mean to remove the handle from the other side. And to remove this side of the handle, we first want to go ahead and disconnect it from the screen door body. We're basically going to use leverage and pry the handle away. You can use your favorite tool. In this case, we're going to use a flathead screwdriver. As you can see, this side of the handle is connected by pressure tabs in holes inside of the frame. A pro tip, remember, because you're replacing the handle, it does not matter if the tabs break. You will be placing new ones anyway. Just don't let your significant other, family member, or roommate on the household find out because they'll think you broke the new one. Now that you showed the handle who's the boss and pried both tabs away from the frame, you'll notice that the latch does not slide out. But because our goal is to defeat the enemy, we're going to use the same technique as before. We're going to pry away the locking mechanism using the same technique. In this case, we're going to use a flathead screwdriver as well. In your case, you can use any tool at your disposal, aka a butter knife. And a pro tip, before removing the latch, you always want to take a picture of it or record it on the hard drive of your beautiful strong mind how the latch was placed, because we basically want to recreate this once installing it back. The latch should come out easily. You might need to do some wiggling action, and yes, not your body, and it should come out. And now you've done it. You broke your door. Yes, you did. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. And now comes the most important part of the whole video. You want to measure the distance from the center of one screw hole to the center of the other. This will tell you the correct replacement handle size for your particular door. In this particular case, it's 2.5 inches. And this measurement can differ depending on the door or the handle. You can have 3 inches, 3.25 inches, 3.5 inches, 4 inches, and many other sizes. But the technique will be the same. And if you have not bought the new handle with this measurement, you can go ahead and purchase the new one on your local hardware store or on the interwebs. We'll leave links on the description. Or you can take your old one to your local hardware store. We know you got this. And these are the things that we get in the box. We have the plastic handle and pull. We have the steel latch, the locking mechanism, and the keeper or strike, as well as the installation fasteners or screws. And now we're ready to reverse engineer our way weight of glory. In this particular case, we like to insert the handle first with the pressure tabs. If you notice on the frame of the door, we have two holes that align with the pressure tabs on our handle. We're basically going to insert the tabs in the hole, push and press until we notice the handle is completely seated on the door frame. Once you notice it clicks in, we're ready to install our next part, and that is the metal latch. We want to install it just like before. You could reference your picture or your beautiful strong mind. In this particular case, we have the curve facing down. You might need to use some wiggle action to insert it, and yes, not your body, but we prefer to move both. If we take a look at the handle, we have two indentation holes, and this is where the latch sits when locked and unlocked. But in our case, for the installation, we want to place it in the middle of the two dots. This will make the installation a lot easier. Now we're going to take our locking mechanism part, and just like before, you're going to notice two tabs that are inserted by pressure on the two holes of the handle. There's also a third pressure tab that sits right above the metal latch. That's why we want to keep it centered so you can easily insert it on the hole. What we like to do is insert the two pressure tabs first and then press in our middle pressure tab last. And remember, this might take a few seconds. You can hold the metal latch with your hands. You can use some needle nose pliers or some regular pliers, whatever tool you have at your disposal. Always remember, having a Watson around is a good idea. An extra hand goes a long way. Once you notice both tabs are fully seated and inserted, what we like to do to insert the last pressure tab is use a flathead screwdriver to push the tab a bit forward so it can easily insert in the hole. And just like all the previous pressure tabs, you're going to hear a click and you know it's inserted properly. And now you've done it. You're one step closer to victory. We can flip our victim around, I mean the door. Now we're going to go ahead and align the tabs with the hole and insert them just like last night. I mean, we're professionally going to install this handle on the door frame. Once aligned and inserted, we're ready to place the screw. And we're going to use the ancient technique of lefty loosey, righty tighty. And remember, once you feel it tight, that's good enough. Everything being plastic, you know how that goes. AKA the spouse, partner, roommate, or friend on the household giving you that look. We can go ahead and place the mesh door back on the frame using the same technique. We push the door open, preferably in the middle of the frame, and then slide it in. You might have to push the rollers at the bottom up so the door can't fit. And now you've done it. You installed the handle. You can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You become a black belt on screen door handle replacement of your lock. Don't forget, if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's a link to our latest video.